Beautiful day to go.
Are you an avid golfer and thinking about moving to Central Alberta? Well, if that's the case, today is your lucky day. I'm going to talk to you about the 8, I think, top golf courses in Central Alberta. So if you want to stick around to the very end, I'll tell you a little known secret about one of them that you're not going to know, but you're going to want to know. So if this is your first time to our channel and you want to know more about living in Central Alberta and golfing in Central Alberta, then please hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification so every time we do a new video, you'll be the first to be notified about what's going on in Central Alberta. My name is Jason, along with my partner Shalane and the rest of our team at the Walls Real Estate Group. We get calls, emails, and texts every single day from people just like you looking for information about moving to Central Alberta. So whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, or 1 year, it doesn't matter. We're still gonna be here for you. So please reach out to us, shoot us a text, email, or a phone call, and we'll make your smooth transition to Central Alberta. And as we always say, if you've seen any of our other videos, is we do the work so you don't have to. And one thing we'd also like to remind everybody that's watching this is please leave comments below. So if the information that we're providing to you guys is helpful, or if there's other comments or topics that you'd like us to cover, please let us know, because Shalane and I really have this channel to hopefully help people that either want to move within Central Alberta or people that haven't lived here before but are wanting to. We get messages from people all over Canada, even some outside of Canada that are looking to move into this area. So it's a wonderful tool and it's really helped us reach a lot of neat people. So please don't be shy out there, reach out. But for now, let's get going on the golf course. All right, so the very first golf course we're going to talk about today is one of my favorites. I was raised just on a farm east of Innisfail, so of course the Innisfail Golf Course is going to be my favorite. It's 27 holes, it's picturesome, it's on the west side of Innisfail, and it is beautiful. It has a clubhouse that's less than probably 5-6 years old, and the greens, the flowers, the fairways, it's all intermingled in between beautiful trees, rolling land. It's along farmland, it's right beside town. It really is amazing. They have a wonderful driving range. They've also got great pros that will give you some great lessons if you're still trying to hit the ball a little bit longer, a little bit straighter, that kind of thing. So Innisfail's is a truly established course. It's been around since, well, just actually this year, they celebrated their 100th anniversary. So that is really an amazing milestone. And it's got a great junior program. It's got a great membership number. The community supports it very well. The businesses support it well. So if you're looking for a men's night or a women's night or many of the tournaments that they hold, Innisfail is really a great golf course and has a lot to offer. So go on in, check out the pro shop. The restaurant, Divots, is really good. It's open year round, I believe, anymore, and it is one of Innisfail's premium restaurants. So that is my number one, and that is probably my favorite one. But that's not to say that they're not all great. It's just I'm a little biased because I'm from Innisfail. So that's really the highlights of the Innisfail one. Let's go on to the next. The next golf course that I wanted to discuss, and I really like this one too, is Alberta Springs Golf Course. And Alberta Springs Golf Course is on Highway 11, directly between Red Deer and Sylvan Lake. And it really is a beautiful course. It's an 18-hole championship course, and it's designed to challenge, obviously, golfers of all levels. There's a lot of water at Alberta Springs. It has a really nice driving range, and you drive into a lake, and it's really neat, especially the kids and stuff. They really like hitting balls into the water. Me, not so much, because that's usually doing that on the golf course itself. But on the driving range, that's what it's intended for, and it is really neat. One of the nice things with Alberta Springs is they really host a lot of tournaments. They really support local businesses around Central Alberta. And so they have really nice tournament facilities. They got a big tent they set up that's a bit away from the clubhouse. And their membership is really, it's a good number. The location of it between Red Deer and Sylvan on Highway 11 makes it really easy to get to. It's about a less than a 10-minute drive out of Red Deer or Sylvan Lake, and it really is picturesome. So it's nestled right in amongst farmland, which is a lot of them are here in Central Alberta. But the pro shop has got a great pros for the golf lessons and things like that. But I would say probably the two biggest things that I really like about the Alberta Springs is one, the driving range. Two, the golf course layout is great, and they really do cater to tournaments. So if there's businesses that want to, look after their customers or their clients or even their employees, and they want to thank them by having a golf tournament, Alberta Springs is probably one of the best ones for that in Central Alberta. So those are the things that really I like about Alberta Springs, and it is a great track. So again, not necessarily in any order, but that's the number 2 one for today is the Alberta Springs Golf Course. Course number 3 for today is the Red Deer Golf and Country Club. And it is nestled right in Red Deer, right along the river. And as you can see from the video and the pictures that we're showing here, it is a beautiful golf course. So the thing about the Red Deer Golf and Country Club is it is a private golf club. So you do have to be a member to golf there, or if you have friends that are members, then it's really easy to get onto if you can get one of those members to take you along. Another nice thing is their restaurant and pro shop is really nice, second to none. So we go there for lunch sometimes with some of the members, and it is a beautiful, and the picturesome setting is really nice for the Golf and Country Club. And it is, like I say, right nestled on the west side of Red Deer, right along the river. So when you're golfing it, you've got lots of scenery, there's tons of wildlife, you get a lot of deer that are so friendly that, as you're going along, they won't hardly move out of your way. So it's really interesting and it's a lot of fun. So for those reasons, I really like the country club, and I don't get to golf it a lot because I'm not a member, but I have had a chance to do it a few times, and every time that I golf there, it's truly a treat. So if you're thinking about being a member once you move to Central Alberta, the Golf and Country Club in Red Deer is certainly one that you might want to consider. Let's move on to the next. All right, so the next golf course that I want to highlight today is the Riverbend Golf and Country Club. That one as well is situated on the east side of Red Deer, and again is right along the river. And there's a little neat thing that is along the golf course. It's called Discovery Canyon, and it's a lazy river, and it's situated right along the Red Deer River, and it's for kids, and they can tube down it and things like that. So there's amazing hiking trails and all that stuff right around the Riverbend Golf Course. And if you've seen some of our other videos, we've highlighted some of those hiking trails and things like that. Riverbend is an 18-hole golf course. It's owned by the city, and it's probably, I think, the oldest golf course. Maybe not older than the Golf and Country Club, but it is older than Alberta Springs for sure. And it's 18 holes. They are just doing renovations, I believe, on a plan for next year. But it has a lot of water. The layout of it is really nice. It has a really nice driving range. And neat thing about Riverbend is it also has a 9-hole little mini track, and it's really, it's a par 2, maybe par 3, but it's more situated for the kids, and it really is awesome. So it's kind of more designed for the family, for all the activities that are around the golf course, but the golf course itself obviously is not just designed for the family, but anybody that wants to go. They do a lot of great tournaments there as well. Clubhouse is great, pros are good, the lessons are great, like I said, the driving range, and just the scenery around Riverbend along the river and stuff like that is second to none. So that's the 3 that are right around Red Deer is the Alberta Springs Golf Course, Red Deer Golf and Country Club, and Riverbend. There is another golf course around Red Deer. It's called Spirit Creek, and it's on the north side of Red Deer, and it's 18 holes too. I'm not going to mention too much about that one today because I haven't been there in years, but it is nice as well. So at the end of the video, I am going to just highlight a few of the golf courses that were not necessarily within the top 8 that I've chosen, but they're all beautiful, and we'll run through a list of those at the end as well. Okay, the next course that I've chosen to highlight is the Lacombe Golf and Country Club. So Lacombe is about 20 minutes north of Red Deer, and it's right on the west side of Lacombe, the golf course, and it's been established for many, many years as well. I think it's over 100 years now. And it's nestled on the northwest side of Lacombe. It is a really nice track. It's well established. It is a beautiful course. It has some really picturesome holes, and it's a super nice one. So if you want to golf north of Red Deer, that's one of the ones that I would highly suggest. Pro shop is great. Restaurant, I've eaten there many times, and it's really good as well. Driving range, all that is situated out there is super nice. And yeah, take some balls. You're going to lose some on the Lacombe Golf Course. I don't know why it is, but I always seem to. But if you're looking for ones outside of the Red Deer, that is one of the ones that we really recommend. Okay, the next course that I wanted to highlight is WolfCreek Golf Resort. So WolfCreek Golf Resort is right north of Ponoka on Highway 2. There's actually a couple holes that are right along the highway. There's 27 holes at WolfCreek, so it is really, it's unique. Each 9 has a different layout. So the beautiful part about WolfCreek is there's 2 distinct different designs. So 18 holes are more within the trees and rolling hills, and then there's 9 holes that are link style. And so it's wide open. The nice thing about WolfCreek is just the different variety. If you plan to play 27 holes in a day, then it's really nice because you get a different variety. WolfCreek has a great little driving range, amazing restaurant, and it's been under new ownership for the last 2 years, I believe, and they've really made a lot of improvements. It was a beautiful golf course before, but the new owners have really invested heavily into it, and you will notice it. And it's a challenging one. It's probably, in my opinion, one of the more challenging courses. My score is always the worst for whatever reason, but it is really nice. So if you want to be a little bit farther north of Red Deer and you want to check out a beautiful golf course, WolfCreek Golf Resort is definitely on the list. Now, if you want to go to a town course that's right around Ponoka, there is the Ponoka Golf and Country Club too. And it's nice. I'm not highlighting it with the pictures as much today as the other courses, but it is a great track as well. And definitely, if you want to hit up all the courses within Central Alberta, you don't want to miss the Ponoka Golf and Country Club. All right, next course, Sylvan Lake Golf and Country Club. So that Sylvan Lake Club is just on the west side in Sylvan Lake, and it's right on Lakeshore Drive is where the clubhouse is. So it's 18 holes, it's been there for a long time, and it really is nice. It's not too far from the marina, it's not too far from Lakeshore. Obviously it's on Lakeshore, but from the downtown portion where all the hustle and bustle is on the weekends and stuff. But Sylvan Lake Golf and Country Club has a really nice clubhouse, and it kind of intertwines within quite a few homes and stuff like that. And it really is a great little track. If you're in the Sylvan Lake area, or you're staying in Sylvan for the summer, if you're doing an Airbnb or a hotel or a VRBO, that's definitely one course that you're not going to want to miss. So that's the main course around Sylvan Lake. There's also Lakewood Golf and Country Club, and it's 9 holes, but they are expanding to 18. And there's also a smaller course right on Highway 11, and that's called Meadowbrook Golf and Country Club. So right in Sylvan, there's 3. The one that I'm highlighting today is the Sylvan Lake Golf and Country Club, but all 3 of those courses are great. And if you're staying around Sylvan, they're within a 5 or 10 minute drive. So you don't want to miss any of them. They're all very unique in their own way, and great places to go. So number 8 is the Delburne Golf and Country Club. So it's about 25 kilometers east of Red Deer. So if you're staying out east, or you wanted to go that direction, it's maybe a little bit quieter, not quite as busy of a golf course. This is in Delburne, which is a small town, but it is a beautiful course, and it is definitely worth the short drive east. As you can see from the pictures, there's a lot of water around it, and they take really good care of it. When we're doing our shots here right now, we've had a really nice summer, so you might notice in some of these pictures that off the fairways, it's kind of brown, and we've had probably 2 weeks of 25 to 30 degree weather. So we've had an amazing summer weather-wise, but we're dry. So don't think that our fairways are always not going to be nice and lush and green. They are most of the time, but we just need some rain. So I want everybody to just kind of be aware of that when they're going through this video. And they're going, gee, some of those spots off the fairways aren't looking very green. That's why. So we're having a beautiful summer, but the golf courses and the farmers would sure like to have a little bit more rain. But it is a course that you definitely don't want to miss, and it is a little bit slower paced, so it's definitely worth the drive if you're looking to go out to Delburne. All right, so that's it for the golf courses today that I was going to try and highlight. I just wanted to rattle off a couple more golf courses that are definitely worth going to if you are in Central Alberta. Olds has a really nice golf course. Carstairs has a really nice golf course. Bowden has a nice little 9. Three Hills has 18 holes. Sundre has 2 really nice golf courses that you want to go to. One is called the Sundre Golf and Country Club. So if you're wanting to go west, there's quite a few golf courses, but Sundre's, both of them are really nice, and I really like golfing in those ones. If you go to Calgary, of course, there's so many good ones. If you really want to golf some nice mountain courses, we could do another video on those. But Kananaskis has 36 holes, and it is gorgeous. There's Mount Lorette, Mount Kidd. If you drive out to Canmore, they've got 2 amazing golf courses. If you go back west of Sylvan, You've got Rocky, Pine Hills Golf and Country Club. So we could go on and on for an hour on golf courses within Central Alberta, but I just wanted to highlight 8 or 9 of them that are right around Red Deer that there really aren't any bad golf courses. We're really lucky to have the quality of the courses that we have in this area. So if you are an avid golfer and you're thinking about moving here and you're wondering about it, our season isn't the longest. We start golfing in usually late April. And if we get a good summer, fall, then we'll go to, you know, Thanksgiving in October. But there's no shortage of varieties and different, if you want to challenge yourself, there's some that are a little bit tighter, a little bit longer, things like that. But it really is lucky. We are really lucky to have the quality of courses we have. So if you're lucky enough to move to Alberta and you have some time, then hey, let's go golf some of them together. I would love to do that. Now, the last thing I wanted to kind of talk about is, because of the shortage of the season that I just mentioned, we do have facilities to golf in year-round. So a couple of them that are in Red Deer, one of them is called Aurora Golf Club, and it is really neat. It's indoor golfing, obviously, but it has pool tables, it has some arcade games, it's obviously got the the screens that you can play golf on. And it is really neat. The food is really fantastic there, super reasonable. That's probably the one that I like going to the most. There's also the golf zone, and the golf zone is great. It's got quite a few different screens, and both of these places you can golf anywhere in the world. It's nice that way. But the nice thing about the golf zone is they have a private room that you can rent. And so if you've got a group of people that you want to go and just, you don't have to have other people watching you and things like that, it's really neat. You can rent the private room, and it is really a great room. I've been in there before. The last one that's indoor golf in Red Deer is called the Rad Zone. So take a look at all 3 of those. So if you want to keep your swing in play during the winter time, then those are 3 options. I know there's a few different golf courses. I know Riverbend, as well as Innisfail. They also bring the screens out in the winter. So if people want to go golf or swing their clubs a little bit in the winter, they can go to those different golf courses and reserve those spots and can do that as well. The last one I wanted to mention that was a secret that I don't know if everybody knows about is it's called Launchpad, and it's in Calgary, and I believe it's also in Edmonton. But you'll see the picture there. We went this winter, and it's an outdoor golf, but you actually hit out into the driving, like the driving range, and it measures your shot and all that stuff, and it gives you targets, and it's got the big heaters. So you can be seeing your breath, but yet you're still golfing. And so we've done that a few times, and it really is a lot of fun to take with a group of people. We did a birthday party with a friend of ours that went down there, and we just had a great time. So even if you can't just stay with the golf courses within this golf season, there's a lot of opportunities for different golfing in the wintertime just to, you know, keep you in the game, and it's a fun outing with some friends and like that. So take a look at some of those, and I hope this video has helped. So that's it for what we're touching on for Central Alberta golf courses. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you learned some things. I hope you're able to check out some of these courses. They really are amazing, and we're really lucky to have them basically in our back neighborhood. So if you are wanting to golf, come on out. We can do that. We can look at some houses, and we can take a break, and we can go around for golf, and then the day after we can go back out shopping for houses. So hopefully this information has helped you. If it has, please leave a comment below. Let us know which ones you have golfed or which ones you'd like to golf, and we'd just like to take a little bit of a poll on that. So hopefully you found this information useful and helpful. Please leave that in the comments as well. And Ashley and I always say, we do the research so you don't have to. And if there's a topic that you'd like us to touch on that we haven't, please let us know that as well. And just give us a like or a share, subscribe. We'd love to hear from you. And we'll talk to you guys soon.